Welcome to the Humans versus Retirement podcast with me, Dan Haylett. This show will help you navigate the intricate financial and non-financial landscape of retirement planning, investment and income strategies, and the human experience beyond the traditional work-life paradigm. Join me as I delve into the challenges, triumphs, and unexpected journeys individuals face as they transition into this new phase of life. From experts across many different areas to personal stories, we uncover the secrets, insights, and practical tips to empower you on your retirement journey. Whether you're just starting to consider retirement or already enjoying this chapter, this podcast is your guide to making the most out of this remarkable phase of life. Now, on to the show. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Humans versus Retirement podcast. I'm your host, Dan Haylett. Today's episode is really enlightening, if I do say so myself. I want to introduce to you, if you've not already heard about it, the Japanese concept of Kanreki, which basically means life starts again at 60. Now, if you've already heard of it, then I do hope that this episode will open your eyes further to Kanreki and how it can really appeal and impact to a modern day retirement. Because retirement marks a significant milestone in life, an era for potentially relaxation, definitely self-discovery, and absolutely exploring new horizons. In the Western world, it often symbolizes the end of a long career and the start of a more leisurely phase of life. However, in Japan, this unique and inspiring concept known as Kanreki exists, which I believe offers a refreshing perspective on this stage of life, particularly appealing to retirees. So, what is Kanreki? Kanreki literally translates to return to calendar. It's celebrated when a person turns 60 years old, based on the traditional Japanese calendar, which follows a 60-year cycle. This age signifies completing a full cycle of the zodiac and returning to the year of your birth. But Kanreki is more than just a birthday celebration. It's a philosophy that embodies rejuvenation at the beginning of a new life cycle. Kanreki is a deeply rooted Japanese tradition and holds a special place in the cultural and social landscape of Japan. And to understand its full depth and significance, I want to delve deeper into this fascinating concept. And I want to start with the kind of cultural and historical background to it. The tradition of Kanreki dates back centuries in Japanese history. It's intertwined with the East Asian sexagenary cycle, a system that uses a combination of 12 zodiac animals and 5 elements, making a 60-year cycle. When a person completes this cycle and turns 60, they have said to have completed a significant life milestone, symbolizing a rebirth or, as they define, a second childhood. There are three things that symbolize Kanreki. Firstly is that zodiac cycle completion. The completion of the 60-year zodiac cycle is symbolic of experiencing all of the astrological signs and elements, signifying a life rich in experiences and wisdom. It's a moment of coming full circle, providing a unique opportunity to reflect on the past and look forward to the future. The other symbolism is the colour red. So in Kanreki celebrations, the colour red plays a crucial role. The person celebrating Kanreki often wears a red cap and a red vest, symbolising happiness, vitality, and protection. Red, traditionally believed to ward off evil spirits, signifies a rebirth and protection in this new stage of life. And lastly, it is that kind of, the last symbolism really is that rebirth and renewal. So Kanreki is often compared to a second childhood, as I said, and that's a time of innocence and purity. It's a period where the pressures of middle age are released, giving way to a more carefree and relaxed phase of life. This rebirth is not just a symbolic fresh start, but also a societal acknowledgement of entering a new and respected stage of life. So what are the kind of social and personal implications of Kanreki? And there are 4 things that I want to cover off. Number 1 is respect and honor. So in Japanese society, age is respected, and Kanreki is a celebration of is a celebration that honors the wisdom, experience, and contributions of the elderly. It's a time for family and friends to show their respect and gratitude. That leads on to the second point, and that's about family and community celebration. So Kanreki is not just a personal milestone, it's a communal event. Families come together to celebrate, often throwing a party in the honor of the individual. This gathering reinforces social bonds and shows the importance of the individual in the fabric of the family and community. Thirdly, it's about reflection and forward-looking. So as I said before, while it marks the completion of a life cycle, Kanreki is also forward-looking. It encourages the individual to think about how they want to spend their coming years, often leading to a renewed sense of purpose and engagement with life. And lastly, it's also about a transition in roles. And so this period often marks a change in roles within the family and society. From being an active breadwinner and caregiver, individuals stepping into Kanreki might take on more advisory, less demanding roles, passing on the baton of responsibility to the younger generations. Now, there are some modern interpretations that are now in place. So kind of in contemporary Japan, while the traditional elements of Kanreki are still respected, the modern lifestyle has influenced how it's celebrated and perceived. Today, it's seen as an opportunity for personal growth, travel, hobbies, and embracing new technology, reflecting a more active and dynamic view of this stage of life. Kanreki, with its kind of rich symbolism and cultural significance, offers, I think, a real unique lens through which to view retirement. It's a celebration of life's journey, an acknowledgement of the wisdom gained, and an invitation to embrace the future with enthusiasm and optimism. Understanding Kanreki in its full context enriches our appreciation of this beautiful tradition and provides meaningful insights for anyone approaching or experiencing this wonderful stage of life. So, what are the lessons that we can get out of and take away from Kanreki in order to live a purposeful retirement? And there are 6 lessons that I want to discuss with you and bring to you. And I think they're really, really inspirational. So lesson 1 is a new beginning, not an end. In the spirit of Kanreki, retirement isn't the end of your active life, it's a new beginning. It's an opportunity to rediscover yourself, pursue passions that you may have put on hold, or even find new hobbies. This mindset shifts from an ending to a beginning can be incredibly liberating and energizing. Lesson 2 is reflect and reset. Just as Kanreki marks a return to the beginning of the zodiac, Retirement can be a time for reflection. Assess your past experiences, what you've learned, and how you've grown. Then reset your goals and aspirations. What do you want your new cycle of life to look like? Lesson 3 is embracing change with positivity. Kanreki is about embracing change positively. As you enter retirement, your lifestyle, routines, and even your social circles might and probably will change. Seeing these changes as natural and positive can help you adapt more easily and find joy in new experiences. Lesson 4 is focus on health and well-being. Traditionally, Kanreki is associated with red, a colour symbolising vitality and good health. This is a great reminder to prioritise your health and well-being. Whether it's through regular exercise, a balanced diet, or mindful practices, taking care of your physical and mental health is crucial. Lesson 5 is contributing to society. In Japan, seniors are respected for their wisdom and experience. Retirement doesn't mean withdrawing from society. Instead, it's an opportunity to share your knowledge, whether through volunteering, mentoring, or even part-time work or consultancy in a field you're passionate about. And finally, lesson 6 is continual learning and growth. The concept of lifelong learning is deeply ingrained in Japanese culture. Retirement is the perfect time to learn new skills, whether it's a language, a musical instrument, or even new technology. This not only keeps the mind sharp, but also adds a sense of fulfillment and purpose. So to wrap this up, Kanreki, with its focus on rejuvenation, positivity, and continuous growth, I believe offers a beautiful and inspiring way to approach retirement. It encourages retirees not just to see this phase as the closing of one chapter, but as the exciting beginning of a new one, filled with potential and possibilities. As you plan your retirement, consider integrating some of these crucial lessons from Kanreki. Embrace this new phase of life with open arms and an open heart, ready to explore, learn, and contribute in new and meaningful ways. I truly believe that incorporating the philosophy of Kanreki into your retirement planning can transform it from what could be a pretty daunting prospect into an exhilarating journey. Remember, in this new cycle of life, every day is an opportunity to celebrate living and to craft a purposeful and joyful retirement. Hope you found that really useful. Until next time, take care.